Happy Thanksgiving,
everybody. Welcome back to Sin Vergüenza, the podcast. I'm your host, Ale, and I'm joined alongside my co-host,
Mr. Anonymous.
And yes, this is the actual official Thanksgiving episode because I'm pretty sure this is what happened last year. I calculated wrong, and last week we made it for like Thanksgiving week. And I was wrong. That was not the Thanksgiving episode. This is a Thanksgiving episode. So, my bad, y'all. 2 Thanksgivings in 1 year, though. You're welcome. But yes, guys, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. It's actual for real, for real. You can believe me this time. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So,
I wonder how many people woke up and listened to the episode and were like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, poor things, y'all. My bad. But pretty much, that was my bad, obviously. And then okay, so when I was editing, not only did I realize that I'm like, bruh, it's not even the Thanksgiving episode, you fucked up, but I realized that at one point I said convention and I meant to say intervention. I forgot what we were talking about, but I was like, that was embarrassing. And then okay, so to bring back something, well, we'll bring that back later. Actually, we'll bring that back later. But all right. So pretty much, you guys, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So I hope you guys are ready for an AITA Thanksgiving edition. But first things first, I don't really have anything for my weekend right now. What about you?
My week was pretty chill, to be honest. I got tacos at work. They were litty. And I got to come home a little early. We got our turkey in the fridge already.
Yeah, they gave all the workers the turkey like they do every year. Shit, them boys thick. But Vegas was popping off. We had F1, we had Usher, we had
SEMA.
Yeah, SEMA was out here. We also have the Bellagio. We had that train caught on fire. What was in that train? Was it cars or something?
I think they said that it was cars, like a bunch of cars caught on fire in there.
Was it some of the F1 cars?
No, I doubt it.
Tragic. Absolutely tragic.
Bruh.
But that was, okay, I don't know if we seen there was another fire. I don't know if this had anything to do with it, but there was another fire somewhere downtown in one of the buildings. I'm not sure what it was. I don't know if it had anything to do with that because that train passes by downtown too. Uh-huh. So I'm not sure if it was the same thing, but yeah, shit, we was in flames, shambles. It was a crazy week, but we out here, Vegas. You already know, we never sleep. We always got some shit popping off. But yeah, you guys, all right. So that's our quick little week update. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into our first segment right off the bat. Do you have anything else to say? You want to say about your week? Or are you good?
I'm good.
So we're just gonna jump into Uncontrolled Women, and in this segment, Uncontrolled Women, we talk about the woman's body. We learn about it. We talk about our frustrations with it, the surprises it comes with. And we use this period app called Flow. Flow is a period app that we're not sponsored by, but we still love it. And it pretty much obviously helps us track our periods, helps us track symptoms. There's a women's chat room. There's an insights tab. And we're going to be using that insights tab to learn about ourselves. So today's topic is, can your diet affect your vaginal odor. All right, you guys. Trust me, though. What I'm reading is facts. Even though I can't read it, trust me, it's real. So vaginas just naturally have their own odors. So it's never going to be like not smelling some type of way. Like it has its own smell. So, and the odor can be influenced by the hygiene, health, and to some of the studies that have been done, even the nutrition. So first things first. When it comes to the odor, pretty much there's some things that you could go ahead and do that help the vaginal immunity. Whatever, y'all know what I'm trying to say. And pretty much you could take vitamins like A and C. You could also take iron and zinc, and that helps prevent any conditions such as BV, which was bacterial vaginosis, and yeast infections. So yeah, you guys, we also went over like that myth of like that pineapple makes it sweeter and stuff, all that stuff. So we've gone over a couple little things within this, but yeah, you guys, just taking some of those vitamins can go ahead and help that pussy out. And I'm taking iron pills, I think so. So, hey, we out here, y'all. All right. So, like I said, we're going to have some AITA Thanksgiving editions. But first, okay, so I seen this meme the other day and it tripped me out, but it was so fucking true. And I don't think I could ever be at the family functions again the same. So this meme was pretty much saying it's from the girl's perspective. And she's like in the kitchen with her family and shit. And she's like, when you're having a dinner or some shit, and then you realize, she's all like, everybody at the table has been inside of you at least once. The man and the children. And then it's like the girl's looking up at her whole family. She's like, no way. And just walks away. But when you really sit there and think about it, everybody at that table has been inside the mother at once. And it's just like one of those little mind trips. Like, you know it happened, but when you sit down and think about it, you're like, oh, this is weird.
I don't know if you know the comedian Gary Owens, but I believe like one of his biggest things, like when he started coming up, he said that his wife said the same exact thing like at the dinner table, and like she was eating out of like the middle of the pie or some shit like that, and she's like, everybody in here has been inside of me, or came in me, or came out of me, and I was just like, and
so like, she's like, I have the right to do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, basically.
Period.
I was like, damn, that's funny.
Period. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, even right now, like, when I'm cooking for us, shit, if I want to taste test that shit and put the spoon right back in there, I don't care.
Bruh.
I don't. You telling me you don't do that?
I mean, I eat, like, to make sure it's good, yeah.
But you put it back in there, right? I mean, shit, we're out here.
I put it on my hand.
If you guys come to my house, I promise that I will have something on the side. But, like, we're out here drinking out of the carton. Like, you know, who cares? Okay. And then if, like, and we've even talked about it because, like, since we do, like, drink out of the cartons and shit, we're like, damn, can we even get mad when we have children and we see them do this shit? And it's, like, low-key, like, I wouldn't be grossed out by it because, I mean, we're all family in the club. We all fam. But obviously, like, you know, if you have people over, that's gross. But, I mean, shit, ain't nobody pulling up on me right now. So, yeah. But, yeah, that was, like, pretty weird because I'm, like, damn, like, now when I'm at Thanksgiving, I'm just being like, I know that thought's going to be in the back of my mind. Like, yo, we all been in my mom before. That's weird.
Other than me, but sure.
I mean, I wasn't talking about you.
No, I know that, but it's right, like,
I'm done.
At the dinner table.
I'm done. But yeah, you guys. So, keep that in mind when you're at Thanksgiving and you see your grandma, because, poof, that's crazy. All right, you guys. So, we're going to do some Am I the Asshole Thanksgiving edition. All right, so this is going to get crazy. All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to host Thanksgiving after being stuck with it for the past 5 years? Do you think that's a tradition, or do you think that, yeah, she should be able to... What do you think? Is she the asshole?
No, I mean, if it's my house, my rules. I don't want to have it here, like, bruh.
Not the asshole. All right. I38M have been hosting Thanksgiving. Oh, he have been hosting Thanksgiving for my family ever since... Okay, let me start that over. I38M have been hosting Thanksgiving for my family ever since I bought my house 5 years ago. Oh, since he bought the house, I guess. This includes my parents, siblings, their spouses, their kids, and on occasion, some extended family. In total, it's about 20 people. I don't mind cooking, but the problem is no one helps. I do all the grocery shopping, meal prepping, cooking, and massive cleanup afterwards. Last year, I asked for help, but everyone either ignored me or gave me some lame excuse. Oh, I'm not good in the kitchen, or I don't even know how to cook. Meanwhile, they're sitting around while I'm running around the kitchen all day. After the meal, same thing. They sit around chatting up and drinking while I'm the only one cleaning up. Pues no te hagas de pendejo, güey. All right. So this year I said enough is enough. I told them I'm not hosting Thanksgiving. I suggested somebody else step up and we could split the cost of catering. Cue the drama. My siblings flipped out, complaining how it's tradition for me to host. My mom called me selfish, and my aunt said that I was ruining Thanksgiving for the kids because they all love coming to my house. Bullshit. Tia, sit your ass down. Now, they're all upset with me, calling me lazy and saying that I'm ruining the holiday. Honestly, I'm tired of being treated like their personal chef and cleanup crew every year, but now I feel guilty for putting my foot down. So, am I the asshole for refusing to host Thanksgiving this year?
Nah.
If nobody's helping you the way that you're saying, no, fuck them. And especially, he said he's had his house for 5 years and he's been hosting for 5 years. So you're telling me that man moved in and hosted, like, y'all didn't even give him a year to prepare? So I don't even think that's fair, because, like, low-key, like, even right now, like, I feel like since like it's the holidays, people have to clean up and do all this stuff. Like, the fact that he's cooking and cleaning, no, everybody knows one set of people has to cook and one set of people has to clean.
I mean, for us, it's like the guys usually watch football and like take care of the kids, make sure they're not in the kitchen, and then everybody is like a potluck. Like everybody brings their own stuff, in our family. And then at the end, usually like some of the guys help clean up and shit like that, so it's not as bad. But this year, like as a tradition, we usually have at my grandma's house, and now we're having it at my uncle's. So, and I understand what he means by like it feels different.
So is he the asshole though?
He's not the asshole because he does everything.
Right. So you think that, but since you said it feels different, do you think he's doing that part where he's ruining the tradition of it?
I mean, I feel like, yeah, it's going to feel a little different.
But I mean, 5 years seems recent. Like, what were y'all doing before that though?
True.
So it's not so much a tradition if the thing before was considered the tradition.
Right.
Yep. So you said not the asshole?
No.
Yeah, I say not the asshole either. That's only if what he's saying is true and nobody's really picking up the slack like that. All right. Am I the asshole for disinviting my daughter to Thanksgiving when she won't host Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In our family, holidays are rotated. So one person hosts 4th of July, another hosts Christmas, and the other hosts Thanksgiving, etc. This way no one is constantly hosting, and it makes everything fair. This post is about my middle daughter, Clara. I really hope her name isn't Clara. Clara has always been skipping her duties. When it gets to her, she has an excuse on why she can't host. It ranges, but usually goes along the lines of stress or she's too busy. Sounds like me. This results in the family members picking up one of her holidays. It is frustrating, and multiple people have talked to her about this. She bailed on hosting Easter but promised she would do Thanksgiving, so we swapped holidays. At the time, I made it very clear she needed to stay true to her word, and if she dumped it on someone else, there wasn't going to be Thanksgiving, and it usually gets dumped on me. Anyways, I called her asking if she wanted me to bring a dessert or anything for Thanksgiving. She told me that she could not host because she moved into her home when she moved in July, and it was too messy to host. I told her she could clean up since it's a few weeks away, and she said she couldn't. I know the other kids can't host it. Well, one could, but she is doing Christmas, and it's not fair to her at all. I informed everyone it would be at my place this year. I also informed Clara is not invited this year to Thanksgiving. She was pissed and when I told her, and we got into a huge argument. She thinks I'm a big jerk. My other kids are split. 2 of them are happy because they are tired of picking up her slack, and the other 2 are upset. I informed everyone it would be at my place this year and also informed them that Clara is not invited. So, am I the asshole?
I still think she is, if like at the end she still doesn't let her come.
Right.
But I mean, to teach her the lesson, I guess not.
I mean, if it's obvious that she doesn't like hosting, why are we still gonna count her in on this? Like, there's a lot of people, I'm like 50-50, but there's a lot of people that they don't like a lot of people in their home. Like, for them, their home is their humble above. And especially like when you have family tends to be really like overwhelming, maybe negative, like maybe they don't want their home filled with their energy or the chaos, or who knows, like shit. You have nosy family members. Maybe you got a family member that's in there like looking through her shit, or like family gets a little too comfortable. And I'm acting like I'm not that family member. I be looking through people's shit.
Honestly.
But you know, some people don't like that, and it's understandable. So maybe that's what she's going through. There has to be a reason why. And it's like, at that point, if you guys already know, then why the fuck are you like including her?
Well, yeah, but it's
Like, make that
like,
bitch just bring the most expensive dish type shit.
it's still not fair, like what they're saying though.
Right.
Everybody else doesn't care to. So yeah, like to teach her the lesson, I guess you're not the asshole if you still let her come like a week before or like a couple days before. You just let her know, like, all right, come through. Just to give her that stress of like, fuck my life.
Right. Yeah. I say, yeah, you guys, if you don't and actually let her go, you are the asshole. Yep. All right. So the next one. Am I the asshole for refusing to attend Thanksgiving dinner because my wife keeps siding with her parents over me?
No.
Okay. Are you just saying that?
No, because like if you constantly side with that person, like,
no, siding with the parents over your person.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're constantly siding with that person, like, why would they want to go over there? Like, you're not even taking their interest into perspective.
And that's your family. Like, you're gonna make them feel even less like to the side.
Right.
All right. My wife and I have been married for 5 years. And while I deeply love her, there's an issue that's causing a lot of strain in our relationship. Her parents are very involved in our lives, and they tend to voice their opinions on everything from how we spend our money to how we should be raising our kids. We have 2 of them. I'm not close with my own family, so I always hoped my in-laws would feel like family to me. Instead, it feels like they criticize every decision I make, and my wife doesn't defend me. Whenever they make a comment about my job or my parenting choices, she just sits there. Worse, she agrees with them. Last week her dad made a dig about my job, saying something like, if you worked harder, maybe you could afford a better home for the kids. My wife just laughed it off and I felt humiliated. I later told her how much that hurt, and then she brushed it off by saying, that's just how they are. I told her I don't want to attend Thanksgiving at their place if I'm going to be treated this way. But she says I'm overreacting and making things difficult for her. Am I wrong for wanting to skip Thanksgiving if it means avoiding more of their disrespect, especially when my wife won't back me up? That's fucked up.
I mean, you're grown. You could do what you want to do. I feel like in all reality, you're not the asshole. And if she can go over there and like,
yeah, not the
obviously,
asshole for sure.
If she's going to go over there and attend it if she wants to, but if she could stay there and be okay with attending it and not like wanting to know if you're okay, wanting you to go, like making it a big deal for you to go, just to be with her, not like to attend it for them, then yeah, she's an asshole.
I think it's fucked up for the dad to say that shit. Like, oh, maybe if you had a better job, maybe if you raised a fucking daughter that had a better job as well, the bitch wouldn't be in that fucking house. Well, why is it that man has to do that? Like, bitch, we're in 2024. She needs to put in her hands too. What is she doing?
There's this guy that said that men were taught to treat a woman, and women were treated to know what to get from a man, or what
women were taught.
Yeah, taught. Mm-hmm. But like that's why like right now that you said that, I was like, damn, like it's kind of truth to it, because it's like what you said is 2024. You could stand up for that person that you love and be like, yo, that's not cool either. Like,
nah, and the fact that bitch is sitting there laughing, he's better than me. I would have walked the fuck out, because that's mad disrespectful.
It is, because it's like you guys are on the same boat. That's your bank account, bitch.
That's like looking at the dad and looking at the wife and being like, shouldn't your bitch be serving your plate right now?
Well, not just that, but it's like, if you guys taught your kids better, then why is your kid with that type of person? Mm-hmm. So if he's teaching his kids a different way, that might end up with a better person.
From what it sounds like, he's already doing more than these other men that just leave their families. Shit.
Right.
At least you got a man that stayed and he has a job and he's dealing with this shit because he loves you.
Period.
Yep.
Shout out to him.
So in conclusion, I don't think he's an asshole either. But right now, when we said all this about the men and like all this and that, fuck men or whatever, I do remember something that happened to me this week, you guys, and it was very traumatic, and I hope that man breaks his fucking legs. So I was at Winco and I was bent over like the little like fridges that they have right there where they have the meats, but it's open. It's like a half fridge type of thing.
Right.
So I was bent over that thing trying to look at like the different weights and the chicken and the prices and stuff. So I really was like, bent over that shit. And
she's short, you guys, so she has to bend over.
And pretty much like, yeah, literally like on tippy toes and everything. And I had my headphones in. I was listening to fucking EDM music because, I just did not want to interact with the world. So my volume was full blast. Those AirPod Pros noise canceling literally cancels any fucking noise. So I couldn't hear shit outside the world. I'm bending over and I get up. And as soon as I get up, why did this motherfucker literally damn near fucking slap his dick on my back? Like, he was so fucking close when I got up. He like kind of like not ran away, but like, oh shit, like backed up really fucking fast. And I had a skirt on, so I'm kind of like, did this motherfucker like take a picture of my ass? Like, the skirt that I was wearing, you could have slid a picture in there. And I was just like instantly took out my headphones and mad dogged the shit out of him, and he was acting stupid. So I was like, bro, get the fuck away from me. So I start rushing away, and he's literally watching every single move I make, me watching him watch me. Like, at this point, we're just having an eye contest from across the fucking deli, and it's fucking weird. And after that, once he noticed that I was not gonna fucking stop watching him, he left me alone. But yeah, you guys, maybe he got a pick, I don't know, but I feel like, I don't know, like, I was hoping that the store would have seen that on the cameras and kind of like did something, but I mean, I guess they weren't watching that much. And to the motherfucker that was that motherfucker, I hope your Thanksgiving turkey is dry, stupid bitch.
I hope you get salmonella.
But yeah, you guys, don't be that fucking creep, fucking lowlife. Ugh. But yeah, that's something that's a little trauma women have to deal with, y'all. And let's be thankful that he's gone. I'm thankful for that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to another Am I the Asshole? All right. Am I the asshole for declining my sister's Thanksgiving invite due to her cats and dogs?
If you're allergic to it, no. If she lets them be on top of the kitchen counters and shit, no. If she's not clean with them motherfuckers, no.
Alright, so am I the asshole?
Most likely no.
Okay. Every year my wife and I rotate whose family we go to for Thanksgiving. 1 year hers, 1 year mine. This year my family decided to let my sister 29F host. I declined and caused an uproar. I've been called an asshole, rude, and etc. My sister loves animals, and well, I don't. I rarely go to her house, and when I do, it's without my kids and my wife. I find the fact that she lets her cats into the kitchen and on the counters really fucking gross. Her dog is super obnoxious and not well behaved. It'll jump on you and do that type of stuff. I wouldn't say it's dangerous, it's just annoying. When the news about who is hosting came to me, I discussed it with my wife and said, let's go to your families. I let my parents know, and they said I was overreacting. They love her dog, so in my opinion, they have a distorted viewpoint. The news made it to my sister, and she was not happy. I told her we would come if the animals stayed in another room, and it didn't come out at all, and I could clean the kitchen. She said I could clean all I wanted, but that was disrespectful request to her family. I told her that her pets are not family to me and I don't want to spend time with them. I've left it with that fact that I'm not going to my sister's, but my sister and parents are upset with my decision. Not the asshole.
Not the asshole because of the fact that it's like, that's disgusting.
Dude, if they're like in a litter box or if they're shitting outside, regardless, they have shit on their paws, bro. They have hair. Like, that's fucking nasty. I think we should train these cats the week before Thanksgiving. Grab that spray bottle and don't let them get on the counters. That's gross.
Not even that. Just like he said, put them in the living room. Just keep them in the living room or keep them somewhere where they're not going to be right there next to the food. Like,
and I don't know, those people that let the cats jump all over their kitchens and stuff, they're not the cleanest people. You're already not clean if you're letting them do that.
Right.
And so, like, if that's already some shit you're letting happen, I already know you're not clean, period.
I mean,
Wakala. What?
nothing. That was just funny.
Yep. All right, so not the asshole. All right, here's the final Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my vegan friend I don't want to come over for Thanksgiving dinner?
I don't think so.
All right. I, 54F, have a friend, 55F, who had went vegan 10 years ago. We've been friends for over 20 years, and we have a friend group of 15 to 20 people. We switch off on hosting Thanksgiving dinner for whoever is in town. Since Anna went vegan, we've always accommodated to her dietary restrictions. This year, Anne, okay, they say Anne and then they say Anna, so whatever. This year, Anne jumped in early, and for the first time ever, she wanted to cook Thanksgiving dinner. Not a problem, until she informed us in the group chat that it's going to be 100% vegan. Some of us have offered to bring more offerings like the turkey, but she insisted that we eat only vegan while at her house, saying that it tastes exactly the same. I've had a couple of vegan dishes at her home and only found a couple that I liked, but none of them were cooked by her. After thinking it over and discussing it with my husband, we decided to privately tell her that we were going to back out of this Thanksgiving dinner this year. I told her I wanted the traditional turkey, mashed potatoes, the pumpkin pie. I could have lied and said we had plans, but I wanted to be honest. Anne has become angrier and angrier with me since I told her this about a week ago. Then she went and complained to some of the women in the group chat about me refusing to attend just because she's cooking, which is sort of true but still made me angry. No, it's 100% true, Betty. Let's not cap here. I explained to the other women in the group chat that we always accommodate to her restrictions, but she's not letting us. So that blew up because all of the ladies have now jumped to my way of thinking and decided that they will have Thanksgiving at one of their houses instead. Ooh. So pretty much everybody in the group chat said fuck the vegan Thanksgiving. My husband says we probably should have lied about going out of town, or at least I should have not explained my reasonings to the other ladies. I've decided to stay out of it from here on out, but somehow Anna blames me for the whole debacle. Am I the asshole for declining to attend a vegan Thanksgiving? If everybody else backed out, you should have taken the hint and just let everybody else bring the other dishes. Because nobody okay, when they had their parties, they said they had dishes for her. Not that everything was made for her, right?
Right.
So, bitch, why couldn't they have their own dishes and you had everything else the way you wanted it? Stingy as fuck.
Well, I mean, the only thing I don't like is when people are like pushy about stuff like that. And I can't blame them for like not wanting to go just because it's like, bruh, you just like you said, you could let us have at least a ham, a turkey, like, you know? And I'm not gonna lie, some vegan food does not taste at all like what it's supposed to taste like.
Right.
You know, so
like if you don't let them have a turkey, then what's the main thing? Like, is there fake turkey? Is it a fat ass salad? Like,
damn.
What, like what exactly would you have? And then plus it's like, okay, bro, like if you're having a Thanksgiving, I don't know about y'all, but for Hispanics, like if you pulling up to a function, you gotta bring something in hand, whether it be fucking bottles, juices, chips, a plate. Like you gotta bring something. So who the fuck is gonna sit there and accommodate to vegan lifestyle when they're cooking? Like, let's be honest.
I mean, they already accommodated to the fact that like at the parties, you know.
Yeah, you're lucky they even let you host that shit.
So it's like the fact that they're just saying, hey, like we just want a couple of things, like, bruh, it's not that hard to just let them do it. If you don't want to do it, which is completely fine, let them do it. That's all I think.
So in conclusion, not the asshole. Right?
Nope.
All right. Okay, you guys, comment down below what you guys think of any of these situations. Are they the asshole? Would you attend? Would you not attend? Yeah, just comment down below everything that you think. We're going to go ahead and move on into our dreams segment, a segment where we go around telling each other dreams that we've had either in the past or in the present, and they're dreams that we have when we're asleep. Not the dreams that like, oh, one day I dream that I'm going to be a rock star, even though that's going to happen. But no, we're talking about the dreams that we have when we're asleep unconscious in the dream realm. where anything is possible. But all right, I didn't have a dream this week. There was nothing entered in the Google form. You have your dream, right?
Yeah.
All right, what's your dream?
So last night I was watching Yellowstone, and in a part, like, he's one of the main characters is basically hasn't drank water in like 2-3 days basically. And he's starting to like hallucinate, and he's seen his brother like tell him like let me in, and he was like, no, they told me not to open it up for nobody. And he's like out of nowhere he just gets like Superman, and he gets in his face and he's like, let me in, quit being fucking childish, like starts yelling at him, and he gets hella scared. And like when he falls down, like being hella scared, like his wife pops out of like the sheets, and she's like, it's just a dream, and then he wakes up. So like I fell asleep literally to that, and then as I'm falling asleep, all I could see was our Christmas tree that we put up from the room, like, and tell me why I fell asleep, and I imagined just like a old lady with white hair, but like she was crawling on her legs.
Ew.
Towards the kitchen, and like right there by our, the entrance to our room, like she flipped over to where like her back was facing the floor and her stomach up, and just like stared at me. And that shit creeped me out so much. Like I woke up, and once I woke up and I looked over here, like the lights made like a face in a way. And yeah, that shit was crazy. I literally went over and closed the door, but I think one of like the dogs or something pushed it back open.
And that's why you told me not to be scared?
Yeah.
I mean, she was going to get you. She wasn't going to get me.
Okay.
I ain't tripping. That's weird.
That is my dream.
Let me find out it was a grudge. I would have definitely just let her get you.
Okay, fuck my
I
life.
ain't fucking with that shit. All right, you guys. So pretty much that was the only dream we had this week. At least you had one though. Thank you. But you guys, make sure you guys go ahead and go down below in the bio to that Google form where you yourself can also drop a dream so we could read it here anonymously on the podcast. And if you're in a relationship, you want to drop a secret that you've kept from your partner, go ahead and drop that down below too in that Google form. Again, those submissions are anonymous. We won't know who you are. Okay. Okay, this is what's tripping me out right now is the fact that this is even a thing, because like this is kind of like scary for humanity. But did you see what Pizza Hut and PS4 did? Like or PS5, they had like a little collab.
Oh yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah, the oven.
Yes. Okay, so pretty much Pizza Hut dropped a little oven that sits on top of your PS5 and it warms up pizza. How does it connect to your charging port? Like, how does that even work?
It goes with the exhaust, the heat exhaust of your PS5 running is what heats up your pizza. Just the heat that it lets out.
That's a lot of heat. And if they put that shit on your fat ass PS4,
that's producing more heat.
You could boil water with that shit.
Yeah, like it gets hot.
Yeah, it does.
But
it sounds like a astronaut's about to take off in that shit.
Well, that's like my PS5 is quiet. That's the crazy part. So imagine like
your PS4 go crazy.
Yeah, so imagine for like my PS4.
Yeah.
I would cook that shit in like 5 minutes.
So it doesn't really connect to it like electronically. It's just literally the heat.
Yeah, like it supposedly you can go on their website and you can build it at home, I believe. Like it's just out of like a pizza box or some shit like that.
That's kind of scary because it's like, damn, like they're really like making it so much more easier for people to just sit there and stream and play. Like, not only do we have this now, we have the people with the dents in their head. We have this guy ran into some girl while he was live streaming with Benny Blanco, which is, do you know Benny Blanco?
No.
Selena Gomez's boyfriend. This is him. That's him. Pretty much.
Oh, Little Dicky's friend. Yeah. I know him.
He's Dicky's friend?
Well, that's where I know him from. He's from
this
the show.
Fool?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, pretty much that fool. First of all, he was named the sexiest man in the world, like this month, or yeah, I forgot.
Really?
Yeah, he was named the most sexiest man. And
they must have got my pictures.
I'm like, I don't know if it's because he's dating Selena, but I mean, sexiest man, I'm not sure. But yeah, pretty much him and Kai ran into some girl who was streaming for 3 years straight. Like, her live stream said that she was streaming for 3 years straight.
Damn.
She said that she streamed like she's right when they found her, she was like streaming games or something. But yeah, she said that she was streaming her sleep, that she would stream herself shower, like she would like be in a bathing suit and stuff. But you know, obviously, so she wouldn't like get banned or something.
Right.
But yeah, she was just like streaming for 3 years straight. And I mean, shit, she probably had that pizza thing helping her out.
Well, I mean, a lot of people say that like kids nowadays and like actual streamers be on there for like 10 to 12 hours.
But it's Emily Cece. Before
You're
I
good.
forget that.
Cece's Pizza. But anyways, they said that they'd be streaming for like 10 to 12 hours like straight on their game system. So like all that heat really does build up. Like they could be on there all day long, and there's kids that like don't even get up. One of our friends, when Minecraft first came out, his brother spent all summer long in there with no bathroom, and they did not know how he went to the bathroom. They did not see this little boy all summer long.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah.
Pretty much. So I mean, shit, it got her somewhere because she ended up catching with like linking with Kai. I don't know how,
Right?
but I guess they got on stream together, and yeah, she had been doing it for 3 years straight.
Jeez.
Crazy. I don't know if it's get that bag or honey, you need to go get checked, mentally evaluated. Like, do you know what's outside in the real world? Like, I mean, who knows? Because from what it seems like, obviously she couldn't be in her room for 3 years straight. She probably was like vlogging at some point, you know.
Well, probably just streaming as she's like walking around.
Yeah.
On her phone.
No privacy at all. Crazy. But yeah, Kai found her, and yeah, the streaming world is getting crazy. This whole gaming, the fact that they're making little stoves for your guys' PS5, like this is fucking going insane. Hopefully everybody can learn to just, I get it's fun and I get it's getting a bag, but hopefully, I mean, you guys just take a break sometimes. And if this is you taking your break, follow, like, share, subscribe, all that.
And if you're on the system while listening to this, order that pizza.
On the what?
If you're playing while listening to this.
Oh my gosh, you guys, comment down below if you guys play video games and listen to us, or just comment down below and when do you guys listen to us? On your way to work, while you're cleaning? I know one of my cousins said that while she's cooking, she has me on her speaker. I'm like, bitch, you have children. You really shouldn't be doing that.
That's funny.
But yeah, comment down below. Oh my gosh, you guys.
What did my tia say?
No, for real. And y'all better mind your business when you hear Auntie saying all that shit, for real. But yeah, comment down below because I'm really curious. When are you guys listening to us? But also, right now, since we're talking about our listeners, I don't know how, and I really don't know how we even got all the way over there, but shit, I don't mind you guys. We're gonna give a quick shout out because I'm really surprised from where all these listeners are coming from. Somehow we're really good in the United Kingdom, so shout out to the UK. Apparently we're like really big out there. Well, not like fucking, oh my gosh, we're on billboards, but you know, we have a lot of listeners from the UK, a lot of listeners from Singapore, Washington DC. Shout out to all of y'all out there in the White House. I know y'all listening to this shit and probably trying to call the FBI's on us because you know what we talk about. We have people from Germany over in Flackestein. We have Ham. We have Inglewood out here listening to us. LA, if y'all here because of Savannah. Shout out to that bitch. And shout out to you for still listening. San Diego. We have people in Chile from Temuco. We have people in Chile from Santiago, from Germany. We have a listener in India. Shout out to you. In the Netherlands. We have people in Italy. We got a couple of y'all everywhere, but the most people that listen to us is the UK and obviously the United States. But to the UK listeners, shout out to y'all.
Whenever y'all see me in the UK, y'all gonna take me out.
That's all I'm saying. You're not even allowed over there, are you?
When I'm allowed to go over there, y'all gonna let me. You see, I didn't let my business out like that, but you just did, so. I'm not allowed out there.
We've already been talked about how you're illegal.
Y'all just have to tell the queen to just like, you know, sign the bill one last time or something.
I need to know what she's on because I'm trying to live like her.
Honestly.
Like, isn't she like a great grandma type shit?
I have no clue.
I don't know, but she out here.
But shout out to all you guys for listening to us.
Not only just that, I don't know why every time I think about the queen, I think about Betty White. I don't know if you know her.
Oh, that's everybody's grandma.
Yeah, she died though, and now they like honored her with her own stamp, like mail stamp. So now there's a Betty White stamp.
Put my grandma on the $100 bill.
Okay, Betty White on the bill will go crazy.
Oh God,
they're gonna do that with Martha Stewart's ass though.
Put Martha Stewart on the dollar bills.
Shit. But yeah, you guys, shout out to all the streamers. Y'all really put in all that work. Y'all really let everybody into your personal lives, and shit, that takes a lot out of somebody. That takes a lot. I wouldn't know, but
it does. I've been like saying that I'm gonna start that TikTok for the pod, and I'm just like, ooh, I don't know. I be saying some shit that I'm like, I'll get canceled.
It definitely takes a while to get comfortable. Like I made a oh my gosh, I never even shouted it out, you guys. But if you guys want to follow it, I barely have anything on there, but you know, I'm getting used to posting little things here and there. I made a Instagram that you guys can follow me on. It's you are like your .host _ Ale, and it's your .host _ Ale. I'll go ahead and put it in the bio, but that's my Instagram. If you guys want to follow me, see the face behind the voice, I'll go ahead and tag it on the podcast when I upload this episode. And yeah, just if you guys want to go ahead and give me a little follow, and we're gonna get a little more personal on there. We'll see what I post, but make sure you keep a lookout for anything coming out on there. All right. So, do you want to just give a little rundown on something that you wanted to talk about before we go into our final segment? Because I got everything. Let me just make sure I had nothing else here. I don't think so, though. Yeah, I pretty much went over everything I wanted to talk about. What do you want to talk about now?
So I wanted to talk about this because it's pretty interesting to me. You heard that Kendrick's new album dropped, right? The new surprise album?
I did hear about that album dropping, but I've been so busy that I didn't get to listen. But from what everything you've been telling me, that there's disses to Wayne, there's disses to Snoop. I just know that it's about to cause a whole lot of ruckus.
So yeah, basically he in a way dissed Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne tweeted out, "You guys do not want to disturb this monster. I don't want to destroy everybody, but if you guys keep tempting me, I'm gonna have to."
It's kind of fucked up that he even brought Wayne into this when Wayne literally said, like, I don't want no beef with either one of you.
Well, it's just because, like, the way he said it, like, everybody was wondering, like, what Wayne was feeling because he was not going to perform at the Super Bowl, and nobody was like, yo, congratulations, dude, you did it. Like, that's a real big accomplishment for people to get onto the Super Bowl, you know? So it's like, regardless of if it wasn't the person that you guys wanted, it's still like you have to give the flowers where flowers are due.
I mean, shit, Wayne's been in this industry for so long. I mean, don't get me wrong. I guess I get why people are butthurt, like, oh, Kendrick, da-da-da. Like, bro, Wayne's been in this shit for years. Give the man some respect on his name.
Right. But I wanted to talk about Kendrick Lamar actually found the vocalist to some of these songs at a Dodgers game.
Oh, she's in a couple of them?
Yeah, she's in a couple of songs. So she is a 49-year-old mariachi singer by the name of Deyra Barrera.
Shout out to her.
And she was basically performing a tribute for late Dodgers pitcher Fernando Venezuela.
Oh, yeah, I seen that recently. He died like when they won the champions around there, no?
Yeah, I believe so. At Game 1 of the 2024 World Series. She told Rolling Stones that Kendrick Lamar was at the game and heard her performance. Within a few days, she was recording at Lamar's studio for vocals to be used on GNX, which is the name of the album. And she said, "My skin gets goosebumps because all of this happened so quickly for me. I wanted to cry. This is taking me by surprise. I had no idea why I would record. I make mariachi, not rap. They told me they wanted my style, my voice. I had no idea how it was going to end up on the record." And honestly, she did a really good job. Like,
yeah, when that intro came out, it was good. Like, she did her thing.
I'm not even gonna lie, when Tyga did like his mariachi shit too.
Oh yeah, when he's like, "Ay, mamacita."
Yeah, I fucking love how they're putting like mariachi band into rap because that shit sounds so clean. It fuses together so well, like
that little fusion mix right there.
It does. So shout out to her. I just wanted to shout out her and Kendrick for his new album dropping and shit. And yeah, I hope he like this album's doing fucking crazy. I bet.
Sheesh, all the tea that's about to pop off, y'all be ready to listen to all that. But yeah, shout out to her, shout out to him for like noticing it and liking it enough to like, you know what, we gotta throw some of this on my album that's about to pop off. That's
real
crazy.
recognized real.
Hey, I like everybody. I like how now like it's crazy because at one point, like even still now, we are considered the minorities, like Mexicans and black people. We've always been considered the minorities, and right now I feel like within these industries we're taking it over, and we're like, we're not no fucking minorities, you guys. Like, we're just as much as any of you, and when we come together, we're even fucking better than you will ever be. And it's not just to like a specific race, or, you know, like we could all come together and drop some hot shit. Like, everybody has a little bit of something to add to the pot that just makes it fucking delicious.
I think that's what's making it like so beautiful, that like even like you said, like African Americans and Mexicans, or white people and Mexicans and shit like that, like all of us working together.
We got our Filipino primos. We got
straight up, you know, like even people like from where's that new music coming from that everybody likes in the clubs? That's like Hispanic.
The Hispanic.
Yeah, like Costa Rica or some shit like that. Like a lot of people from over there are coming out to where like everything is coming out and being enjoyed by us. So it's like, let's enjoy art like it is, and people like we are. We're all people.
You got DJs making remixes to these rap songs or to these fucking Bad Bunny songs, and like making EDM
That's what I was saying.
it.
Bad Bunny, like where's he from? Puerto Rico, no?
Don't ask me that shit.
I'm not sure, but either way, like that shit's just the art of it. When we all come together, is just so much more beautiful than when everything is just separated.
And you know what's one place where a lot of people all around the world come and, you know, mix and mingle? Vegas. So let's go see what's happening in Vegas, and let's roll those clips.
I'm gonna keep on the run. I'm gonna have me some fun. It cost me my very last time.
So the first question is, what is one embarrassing moment you have not told her just yet, whether it was before you guys started dating or while you guys were together?
An embarrassing moment?
Yes, sir.
Last year we went to Six Flags, and while I was in the bathroom, one of my shoes came off, and I like walked fully out of the bathroom without realizing that my shoe came off. And then someone came out there and handed it to me. She was standing right there. I thought she would notice, but she didn't. And we had just started dating at the time, so I was like, I'm not gonna tell her about that, 'cause that's embarrassing. Yeah.
My side was all over the PH. I won't tell her. What about one secret you haven't told her, whether it was before you guys started dating or while you guys were together?
I don't keep any secrets from her. I mean, besides that, obviously.
Right.
I've told her about that at this point, but I don't keep any secrets. I'm very open with her.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
Because you guys aren't going to know each other's answers. So you guys want to know the name of the podcast or anything like that. So right now it's just me, you, and the listeners. I just wanted to ask you, what's one embarrassing moment that you've never told them about before?
About me?
It could be about you, but like whether before you guys even met or anything like that. Just one that he doesn't know about.
We've been together for a really long time. I'm not sure if I could think of one. I'm not sure.
If not an embarrassing moment, do you have a secret that you haven't told him about?
No, I don't. No? I tell him pretty much everything.
No? Hey, a healthy relationship ain't that bad.
So the first question is, what is one embarrassing moment you have kept from her so far, whether it was before you guys started dating or while you guys were together?
Oh, damn, bro.
And it could be anything. We had people say they farted while they were fucking. We had people say like they accidentally shit themselves. Like we had some crazy shit.
Oh, okay, probably. Okay, alright. So probably when she was super drunk and shit, and then somebody it was a whole like riot or whatever. And then somebody spilled like hella liquor on her shoes and shit. But I was that somebody. I ain't never I ain't mean to. Somebody tripped me like that was her favorite shoes too. That was white Air Force. She had to throw it in the trash. I ain't never admit up to. I'm still embarrassed to this day, bro. I know she would be like, but yeah, I might admit up to it now though. Damn, bro.
That's a good one.
Shit.
What about a secret you haven't told her, whether it was before you guys started dating or while you guys were dating?
Oh, a secret? Oh my lord. Damn. I mean, she was the first girl I did anal with.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. Shit.
Yeah, same shit. Okay, there you go. All right, so just me and the listeners, you guys won't know the name of the podcast or each other's answers. So, all right. What's one embarrassing moment that you've never told them about, whether it happened before you guys like even met or right now that you guys are together?
That's a hard one because we're together all the time because we live together.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, oh my gosh, that one's really hard.
No. If you don't have an embarrassing moment, what about a secret that he doesn't know about? The smile says it all. You're like, which one?
Let me see which one's not that bad. No, just kidding.
Hey, no judgment.
Probably that I know, like, when I go through his phone and I go to that hidden, like, I know a lot of stuff that he doesn't know I know. Like,
Right.
like his hidden, he doesn't know that I know how to get in his hidden.
Like hidden apps or hidden?
Folder, like the photos.
Oh.
And then he has, like, screenshots of, like, his old previous relationships. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still mad about that.
Right.
Like, I don't give a fuck if it was 3 years ago.
Right.
But I know a lot of stuff he doesn't know I know.
So it's just like, all right, I'm gonna build a case on your ass and then hit you with the receipts.
Exactly.
Okay. He ain't getting shit for Christmas. Noted. He's at the mall. He ain't getting shit, y'all. Okay, all right. I appreciate it. No embarrassing moment?
No.
No?
Like,
All right.
Viva Las Vegas!
All right, so those were our couples from our segment, What Happens in Vegas, a segment where we go around the Las Vegas area asking couples what's one secret you've never told your partner or one juicy little embarrassing moment. And then they tell us two random people that they met and our listeners. So, all right, for the first couple, the boyfriend made no fucking sense to me. He had to have been high. How did you not feel that you lost your shoe at Six Flags?
I don't know if it was like
How?
a shoe or if it was like sandals or like even Crocs, like something that must have like slipped off or
It doesn't
something.
matter. No way you didn't notice when one foot was higher than the other, buddy.
I have no clue, but the only reason I liked that one was because when we went to the Fuerza Regida festival, as soon as I was coming out of the bathroom, the only thing like I remember was like I looked down at my shoes and I was like, hell no, like because remember seeing hella people walk out with like toilet paper stuck on their shoe,
Right.
and I was like, dude, like
Oh
I
my
can't
gosh, that
imagine.
happened to me this week at the gym.
Are you serious?
I completely forgot about that. Sorry, you just reminded me. This week at the gym, I had a fat ass line of toilet paper under my shoe, and I walked by all these bitches that were watching me, and I was washing my hands, and it wasn't until one girl came and was like, hey, you got something there. But so many bitches walked by me and didn't say shit. Fuck you bitches. So I'm like, you're not that girl's girl. So if I see any of you bitches with your man and I know your man cheating on you, I ain't gonna say shit, bitch. Fuck you.
Okay.
That was not very girl's girl.
That's all I was like, damn, like I can only imagine like how embarrassed you are without your fucking like with toilet paper on your shoe.
Not
But
only
imagine like
let
walking
alone
out.
missing the shoe and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, no, that was trippy. The girlfriend had nothing. He had no secret. Healthy relationship. That's not what we're looking for, y'all. We want that toxic shit on here. All right. Our second couple, the boyfriend, he's the one that spilled something on her shoes.
Yeah.
And she didn't know it was him.
Yeah.
She had to throw them away.
Yeah.
I wonder what it was.
Air Force One, she said.
No, I wonder what he spilled on her shoe that it wouldn't come off.
Oh yeah, no, I do too. But I mean, that's a cool way to fucking get to know somebody.
Oh, that's how they met.
I mean, that's when he first seen her. He said so.
Oh, okay.
He was over here like, let me clean that up for you.
And his secret was, his secret was I was the first bitch he did anal with. That's crazy, buddy.
I mean, I don't
think
know
y'all
why
are
keep
locked
that a
in for life
secret.
now. I mean, I guess he probably like
it's a weird flex if you're
since
over here
like for
saying.
dudes, I guess it's weird that like, wow, bro, you don't be doing everything.
Well, no, not that, but it's like, bro, like how are you gonna keep that a secret from your girl? Like, you're the first one I did that with, you know?
he took it as just his own secret in general.
Uh,
Same thing for me. For the girlfriend, she had no embarrassing moment, but the secret was she knows what's in those hidden files on his phone. Bro, you gotta be fucking dumb. Like, it literally says hidden when you open the camera roll. Like, who's not gonna check hidden? And the fact that she's so nonchalant. Like, if I would have instantly found those pictures, phone would have been flying out the window with you, buddy. Like, how is she just sitting there at the mall talking like nothing? I would have been fucking furious.
You're over here on your Yellowstone. I'm gonna throw the table through the window.
You, the phone, the table, your grandma, everybody going out this bitch.
Grandma's walker.
Take this with you too, ho. But yeah, you guys, those were our couples from our segment, What Happens in Vegas. Now, let's wrap it up. All right. Now you can actually tell them their little Thanksgiving message. Don't forget the lighters. That's what we said last episode.
Yeah.
Make sure you got all your blunt wraps, everything, your grinders, have all that shit ready.
You guys are exactly 4 days away from Thanksgiving.
No. When this episode comes out,
yeah, you guys are
tomorrow.
1 day. Yeah. So you guys,
nom.
you guys have to make sure you text your favorite cousin right now and still make sure you guys are linking up at that exact time. All right, no white lighters. Make sure you have 3 extra lighters. One in the car, one in your pocket, one in your hoodie. Don't forget the lighter.
Make sure you take your cologne, y'all. If you know what, you should be old enough to be doing this. If you're not, mind your business, kids.
But if you're not, make sure you got cologne. You know, just make sure.
Hey, edibles don't have no smell. I'm gonna tell you that much.
What was your thing like when
edibles?
You showed up high on edibles? Really?
All the fucking time.
Mine was literally dabs.
Nah, edibles are where it's at.
Damn.
Do you have anything else to tell them? Are you anything that you're grateful for?
Yeah. I am grateful for you guys listening to us. Everybody, like she said, in the UK, my South America friends, my North America friends, wherever you are,
East
friends.
Coast, West Coast, South Coast, up and down, left and right.
I'm in all the coasts now, so catch me out here. If I see you, I see you. Invite me to your Thanksgiving. Oh my God! Imagine a Thanksgiving in the UK. What do you guys eat out there?
Do they even have Thanksgiving?
If you guys don't have Thanksgiving, because I know some places don't. If you guys don't have Thanksgiving, like, what do you guys eat for, like, those special, like, gatherings? Let me know. Tap in.
Give us some recipes,
you know
guys.
what I'm saying? Because,
you know what? I'm not very educated in the United Kingdom. So, to my lovely listeners, shoot me some facts. Your favorite dish. I'm down to try to cook something. Yeah.
Ooh. And to my listener out there, where was that one listener from?
We have like them scattered. They're like pretty much everywhere. Like I
only have one listener and you think you're the only listener, let your friends know about us, you know?
Make sure you tell all your friends. Know. Okay.
Straight up, let Grammy know. Let her tap in. That's it.
All right, you guys. So we're going to wrap it up here. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, you already know, do all that good stuff. Apple and Spotify, make sure you drive that little 5-star review and a little comment within that review. Spotify, make sure you go ahead and go into that episode. We have little questions there that you could interact with. Comment down on Spotify now. You guys can now drop comments in Spotify, so feel free to. Make sure you download those episodes. It helps out a lot. Go ahead and go to our Instagram, scene.vergüenza_pod. Again, scene.vergüenza_pod to find the links, because we're on all the platforms, and to find any other content. Other than that, just know, you guys, that you guys are very special to me. Every single listener that we have, whether it's that one listener in Singapore, that one listener that's in India, and
shout out
Kaithal. You know, all of you guys are all appreciated in Nigeria. All of you guys, shout out to every single one of you. You guys are special. We're grateful for you. I hope you guys have a fun, safe, warm Thanksgiving. If you guys are lonely that night, message me. We could FaceTime. We could chat it up. I'll set aside 10-15 minutes to go ahead and listen to you. And we can talk. And if you're in Vegas, shit, let me know. If you're lonely, we might be able to pull up on you. No sneaky shit, y'all. All right? Don't do me like that. But all right, you guys, I'm Ale. This is my co-host,
Mr. Anonymous.
We love you guys, and to all a good night.
No tienes vergüenza, mami. Baby, quiero ser el río de tu Tokio. Chingamos en la casa de papel y cine.